At a time such as this, we are in need of spiritual sustenance, and I know that there are amongst us that do not believe in a higher power, but we must not neglect this evening to realize that we didn't get to this point on our own. I want to discard the notion of fear. In fact, I'm not going to discard it, I retract that statement wholly. I want to discredit the fear that we are experiencing by validating the purpose of why we started this Fees Must Fall collective across the country since October 2015. Why some of us are, even at this point, allowing ourselves to not be with loved ones that we don't know whether we will see tomorrow. I am the mother of 2 children, and I have my graduation that is pending. I'm also very sick in my body. But I have realized that if I don't fight right now, I am never going to regenerate the energy to come back in 2017 and say, right, let's do this again. We fight united, win or lose, and I am ascertained every single evening when I am locked in conclave, appealing to the heavens, that this is for sure a win. The certainty that I have is the certainty that I want to perpetuate this evening amongst us. We cannot, at this critical time, forsake the emotions that we've invested. We cannot forsake the lack of sleep that we've endured. You must know that I'm going back to a 2-room shack when my lease expires. I do not want to keep on going back to that. That is not the legacy that I want to leave for my children. I am embattled, and I know that there are those of us this evening, we are excited for graduation, but the reality is that I am indebted. I don't want a job as a candidate attorney that's going to pay me plus minus 4,000 rand. Because I have jobless parents, white people, and please do not forgive me. Many white people do not understand black tax. They do not understand the notion of inheritance. They do not understand the notions of inherited debt. We are up to our eyeballs in a debt that we did not make. When you go home, many of you will go home to Wi-Fi-less places, you will go home to poverty, and you will long for moments like this that was actually supposed to be your rightful inheritance. You will long for parents. Bear with me, Jay. Bear with me. Bear with me, and I will personally hold your mother in prayer and trust that God increases her days on earth just for her to see your successes as well. Many of us, there is no time. There is no time to place this mic in the hands of many of the students here so that we can hear gut-wrenching stories of the terrible legacy that apartheid history has inflicted upon us. But let us stay united. Let us allow ourselves to even be tired and at times to doubt. But let your reality speak to that doubt. You don't only have to come to Summerstrand Nmmu to experience a little bit of what is essentially yours. You can go home and know that it is yours. And you are a stakeholder in affecting change in a society that is hell-bent on denying you what is yours. And so thank you this evening for allowing me to speak my heart. Thank you for allowing the emotions. As much as this is an intellectual discourse, let us not discard the emotiveness and the palpability of situations such as this. I am pretty sure this evening that when we leave here, your sleep will be sweet and it will not be marred by this much doubt and this much fear. Allow yourself to be afraid, but we will do it afraid. We will barricade afraid. We will march afraid, and we will stand and we will overcome despite this fear that is threatening us. Thank you, Jesus.